welcome back to my channel. As you guys can see in the title, it's all Japanese music today. But before we go into it, we are not listening to Japanese music. This is some Norwegian black metal. Mork with Deeped, their newest release. Great Norwegian band. Really enjoy listening to this fantastic album. 2023 release on Peaceville Records. Definitely worth checking out, guys, if you're into black metal. Great stuff. So time for a pair here. This is Tessel's Blonde Zeebries Blonde with the Zeevenkel, it says. So never tasted one. I think I tasted Screenkoppen and blonde, but I think this is a different kind of a blonde, so we'll see. How many percent? 5 or 6, what is it? 5%. So cheers or kompai. Best to drink in a glass, you know, but you know, didn't feel like taking out a glass from the closet. Great beer. Japanese music today, like I said. Got 4 CDs to show you and 1 DVD. Yeah, let's start off with the first one. First one is from a band I got a lot into lately, but it's a band that is existing for a long time, since the early 80s, I think even. This is Anthem with the newest one, Crimson and Jet Black. Japanese heavy metal band, active for a long time, like I said. This is the newest release from them. And as soon as I saw they released a new album, I thought I need to pick this up. I heard some other older releases that I really enjoyed, and I thought, well, if this comes out, I'm gonna pick it up. Great heavy metal, good stuff, great musicians, well experienced men. Yeah, what can I say? Take a look at the booklet here. Lyrics, of course. And Snake Eyes is the single from this album. Great song. It's the first song I heard from this. Yeah, awesome stuff. And more lyrics. And a drummer, and then you have last pages are credits and stuff like that, and yeah, I think so. It's a great band. If you haven't heard of these guys yet, go check them out. Really great band. I also like the album before this, Nucleus, I think it's called. I really enjoyed that one, so I think I'm gonna pick that one up as well. Saw some cheap copies sitting around on Discogs. I think I'm gonna grab one of those. I think, yeah, I saw also vinyl copies. I think Jürgen is selling a vinyl copy. I don't know if I'm gonna buy the vinyl. Depends on the costs, of course. But Anthem, Crimson and Jet Black, fantastic album, great heavy metal. Nothing wrong with this. Your typical heavy metal stuff. Yeah, can't go wrong if you like that stuff. Then you guys know from my reaction videos, I was looking for an album from Galneryus for a while. Want to pick up the material, but most of the stuff is only available in Japan, and that it costs a pretty penny. But since I was ordering some stuff on cdjapan, I thought, oh, let's have a look if they have from Galneryus, and they seem to have the new EP as well. I didn't know that it was already out, so I'm really glad to find that. Between Dread and Valor is the new EP by Galneryus, which is this album, or album EP, and we have the track listing right here. And cool enough, it comes with a bonus DVD, which here is the track listing form, and it's a full concert from the band that one they did in 2021 in Tokyo. So I'm really looking forward to see the concert. I haven't looked at the DVD yet, but I have spun the CD, of course. But I'm looking forward to this. Fantastic EP, I really enjoy it. Great, fantastic power metal, great vocals, great musicianship, awesome stuff. Really glad to pick up this new EP. 2023 release as well. Let's take a look at the stuff here. Comes in a really cool slipcase here. And then we have in the back just the same as the slipcase a bit. And then we have the disc right here. This is the CD, I think, and we have a DVD on that side. And there is a booklet, of course. So let's have a quick look at that. And then go in like that. Some nice pictures and lyrics and stuff, Japanese and English lyrics. Again, another long running band, but fantastic. If guys have seen reacted to this band multiple times, you know how I feel about this band. Also comes with this. I don't know what this is. Probably some concert thing, tickets, I see. Yeah, Tour 2023, this is a tour thing for getting tickets on concert dates in Japan. I think that won't happen for me at the moment. Would love to go to a concert in Japan, but it's pretty expensive since I'm in Europe. So yeah, but really glad to get a physical copy of Galneryus release. Definitely, maybe in the future I will try to get up some more from cdjapan. If you want to get some great music from Japan, cdjapan just have a lot of stuff. They ship fast. They package it very well. It comes in a box. CDs are in double bubble wrap without then paper around it, then in a box with filling material. Really well packed, fastly shipped. I ordered stuff. It was shipped on Thursday, I think, and it was already in on Tuesday. So you can imagine only 4 days from out Japan. So that's really fast. That's fantastic. They have a lot of great stuff, not only music but also other Japanese stuff. But it's a great site, cdjapan. Go write it down if you want to get some Japanese music. They sell a lot of stuff, also limited editions and stuff like that. You pay pretty penny for it, but that's logical. It's shipped from Japan. You pay shipping cost, of course, and taxes afterwards. That's strictly normal to get it into Europe. So yeah, so I don't go order there every time, but I will try to a couple times in a year to order from them. And also you get some bonus points which you can use for buying stuff, you know, to get discounts, and sometimes they have sales with discount codes and stuff. So eventually it will pay out. If you're a regular customer, the more points you get, of course. So yeah, anyways, a cool CD DVD release, 2023 album, EP. I definitely want to dive into more albums from these guys, but what I've seen already with the reaction videos and what I heard on this EP, still open for a journey here. Great bands, fantastic music. So yeah, I'm looking forward to look at the DVD as well. I haven't done it because I was busy watching the Affected Rain one, and another one I'm gonna show you in this update. So then I bought 2 CDs from Band-Maid. Well, not actually Band-Maid, well, it is, technically it is, but the first one is a kind of a side thing, which started as a April Fool's Day project, actually, changing the Band-Maid songs into more traditional Japanese stuff, and mixed that together, and using Tokyo dialect in the lyrics. So Band-Maid was kind of being a side project for a while, this stuff, but Band-Maid is Band-Maid, and they continue. They actually, as April Fool's Day, joked around this, the band quit, and they did this in 2018 or 19, I think. But of course, this is a one-off thing. Band-Maid doesn't want to quit. Anyways, this is a side project. Band-Maiko, same girls, only reworked songs, and one original song, one new one next to the reworked song from Band-Maid. The new one is called Gyoncho, which I already reacted to on my channel. If you guys have seen that, you know how it sounds. Yeah, it comes completely with the EOB here, sealed, so it's fantastic. Let's open up here. So it comes off like that, and then we have the regular CD, so like this. The track listing is here. The track listing, 7 tracks, I think, 6 or 7, yeah, with the last one being Beyond Show, and the rest is all other reworked songs. So yeah, cool stuff. Here's the disc, and there are some more versions from this EP, but of course they were all sold out back in the day, because it's been out for a while, of course. Like I said, 2018 or 2019, somewhere in that era. The booklet here, of course, with lyrics, and this is of course all Japanese. Well, the most is. So yeah, it was really fun to listen to this EP. I really loved it. I finally have it in my collection, so yeah. With this one and the next release, I have my Band-Maid albums complete. Let's put it that way. I still would have all DVDs and singles, of course, but the albums and EPs that were released are all in possession now in my collection. Of course, there are multiple versions. I don't know if I'm gonna grab all the different versions. It would be fun to have some other versions, because some of them come with DVD or things like that, or Blu-ray or extra stuff. Yeah, this one is just a regular version, but yeah, I'm really glad to have this finally in my collection. And Band-Maiko. Also picked up the first album, Made in Japan. Of course, this is a reissue because the original version isn't available anymore, so they reissue it a couple of years ago. And it comes with 2 bonus tracks as well. Yeah, one with a Japanese title and the song Summer Drive. Both were on a single, I think, on the first single they did in 2014, with the Japanese title. I can't recall how it's exactly called anymore, but they did a single and there were those 2 tracks on. This reissue comes with a spot gloss cover here. That's really cool. So there are some details here and here as well, with Band-Maid logo on the back, I think. Yeah, there it is. This is the regular checklisting. Like I said, 8 tracks and 2 bonus tracks. inside. Not a lot to it. Band-Maid, made in Japan, but it comes with a lyric thingy. Looks like this, and then it's, yeah, like I said, lyrics for the songs. Don't know if the bonus tracks have the lyrics in here. The bonus tracks are also listed with the lyrics in here, so there's an additional bonus there. And then of course then we get the disc, and they have it in really nice mini sleeve here, and this is the CD. I don't know if you guys can see it with it's the disc. So looking forward to always to hear this. This is the last Band-Maid thing I needed to pick up. It's not my favorite album by any means from the band, not that it's really bad. I really enjoy this album, but it's my least favorite release from the band, from the girls. Yeah, it's stylized is a bit less heavy than the newer stuff. It was just setting out, and there were of course other writers involved with the songwriting, so Konami didn't have a big influence there on the music. She definitely tried. She released, wrote a lot of songs, but they all were rejected by the label back in the day. And finally, with one or two releases later, finally she got the chance to get songs on the album, and that's also with the next album already, I think, or was the one after that, but they were getting heavier already, and these definitely get noticed, and what they are now today. But yeah, fantastic album nonetheless. Be Okay is a great song, and let's see, Forward I really love, Summer Drive is cool. I really enjoyed Key as well, I think. Yeah, but yeah, definitely a different release from the girls, but yeah, really glad to have this also. So now I have the whole collection, albums wise, complete. So yeah, that's fantastic. Just now waiting on a new release, a new EP or an album. Hopefully they do this year, or otherwise next year probably. So yeah, and then I was talking about a DVD, of course. This one I got in Tuesday on the date of release, so like I said, 4 days while shipping. I pre-ordered this a long time before, of course, but this is the DVD they did, the new one we recorded in January this year. Band-Maid, Tokyo Garden Theater, Okyuji. Here it is. Really glad to have this. Fantastic track listing here. 26 songs, so that's more than 2 hours of music, and then you have the imaginary times, so you can imagine how long their concerts actually are if they do a full-on thing there. But this was a special show for the 10th anniversary, of course. So they played a lot of stuff, non-stop stuff that they haven't done in a while. So yeah, really cool to have this on DVD finally. Sadly it didn't have the most limited edition, which is more cooler than this one. It is a Blu-ray in a nice box with a big photo book and an extra disc with documentary stuff around the bands, backstage and things like that. Yeah, sadly this is not with the DVD, this is just a concert, but this is just a regular version, the most cheap option. There's also a Blu-ray version, a regular one, and then the limited edition with the photo book and things like that. But yeah, fantastic still nonetheless to have this, because it gives you a good idea how a concert from these girls is a nice experience. Although I think it could be include with more imaginary time because I always love Miku getting foolish and cheering the crowd up there with all the positivity she has in her body. She always present. Is the only one that doesn't go off stage during the concert. She's there the full thing. The other ones like Psyche sometimes go drink when the band do something different, or the band is taking a break when Miku is doing Imaginary Time. So yeah, sometimes she includes the members, of course, to make it more fun. But overall, she's the only one that is the full concert on stage, and that definitely proves how much energy this woman has. Yeah, fantastic character. Otherwise, it is a fantastic concert. Really enjoyed this. Yeah, great tunes. Yeah, I just hope you guys can make out the track listing, that I don't have to read all the things. That is the track listing, guys. A lot of new stuff, older stuff. 26 songs filled with material. Yeah, really glad to have this. And to my surprise, there's also limited to this amount of copies. It also came with a nice big photo from the concert. That's really cool. During this concert from the DVD. Of course, here we have Misa, and we have Miku, Akane, Psyche, and then of course Kanami. Fantastic photo, really glad to have this, and comes in the back with this Band-Maid logo here. I think this is a shine through thing or something like that. Don't know if you guys can make that out, and don't think so. It's too glossy because there's some big thing around here, and I want to keep it in there, of course. Really cool that it was included. This was only limited to a certain amount of copies. Everything from that site had that, so that's really cool to have it as an extra bonus. Well, like I said, also this one was really well packed. The dude that runs cdjapan does a really great job, and I want to thank you very much for that. Definitely want to order more there in the future, because you have stuff that I can't find anywhere, on Discogs for even more money. But I love Japanese music, but I'm not gonna pay hundreds of euros for one CD. And these prices on cdjapan are more reasonable, in my opinion. Of course, you have more higher price stuff, but that's, like I said, is the more limited editions, the box set things. And yeah, like I said, with the Band-Maid Blu-ray limited edition, that one was more expensive, but that explains itself if you give it an extra DVD, an extra Blu-ray, and a photo book. It's all extra. So yeah, that explains the higher price, of course. Would have loved to grab that one, but like I said, yeah, then it would be pretty pricey. So there's also the taxes afterwards from shipping as well. So there's also a pretty amount, and also depends how much you order, of course. The higher that amount is also well, but that's normal. It's outside the European Union. Every country outside the European, I get stuff from, and I have to pay taxes for. That's if I order from the UK, US, or Africa, whatever. I have to pay those taxes. That's something that goes like that nowadays, sadly, but it is what it is. Anyways, yeah, really nice stuff here. Hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and see some cool stuff. I think, hey, I would like to pick up that. Yeah, okay, overall, really nice new stuff in my collection, which I really enjoy, and a really good experience with cdjapan. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. If you got something to say, put it in the comment section down below. You know how it works. I would also appreciate if you would subscribe. It would help the channel out a lot, and yeah, it keeps me motivated to bring you more stuff. of course I love doing videos, that's the thing for sure, but extra motivation is never wrong. So see you guys next time. Yeah, nothing more to say. I will leave some links in the description to the music. You can experience it yourself, and yeah, that's it, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, and I'm just gonna enjoy my beer here and some other music. Cheers, and see you next time.